All right, so now tell me, is this the worst option screen ever made? Check it out. If I would go to game setup, I always look at options before I start a game. If we go to game setup.
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England.
Who are you talking to?
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Dear Ned,
what's going
greetings
on?
from jolly old England. Dear Ned.
It just keeps on going. Why? Who did that? She's talking to Ned. Who's Ned? Where's Ned? It's an option screen. I don't know. I thought that was pretty funny, but super obnoxious. That was great. Jolly old England. We can totally get that as a sound effect. Yes, we can. I think I'm behind on sound effects. A couple of the things that we've had in the recent suggestions I've implemented, be sure you drop that in there just so when I do have time, I can go in there and implement some of those. They drastically improved that in later game. Does it still do the same thing, but it says different things, Nate, like a random saying? No, you didn't. I recently... Wait, I didn't join anything. Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking to me, Blaze. I was gonna tell you, I just fixed the points. I removed a bunch of bots from our leaderboard and made it so they don't accrue points. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, I think subtitles are on. We'll just go with the default settings for volume. Let's do this, guys.
Welcome to my latest case, The Curse of Blackmoor Manor. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Gameplay Overview.
I totally need Junior Detective. The confused John face is the best. Go Junior? Really? I was joking. We're not Senior Detective? I assumed this was like normal, and this was like baby mode. But is this like a normal game, and this is a game with absolutely no hints or help, and like you get stuck very easily? You'd call Junior normal. Okay, see, I'm going to stick with what Nate's saying. I definitely need a journal, especially because, like, when I come back to games, I always have a hard time remembering exactly what we're doing, what I'm missing. Blaze, I imagine, Blaze, you're one of those kind of guys that when you start a game, you go full hard expert mode. You'll regret this. Okay, I'm going to follow Nate. I'm going to follow somebody that's played it before, that knows what they're talking about. Like, for example, if we were to play Catherine, I would probably play it on easy. I've tried it on normal before. I hit a wall about halfway, 3/4 through. I just can't beat it. It's just too hard. I had to play that on easy to finish it. Very good call to listen to people that know. Okay, so it's almost kind of self-aware, isn't it? It's weird that she's introducing me to the game. Okay, so do I want to click gameplay overview? Maybe that's like a tutorial.
Okay, as always, your mission is to solve the mystery. You're going to step into my shoes and be my eyes and ears. It will be up to you to decide my every move. Click on next to continue.
Okay, I'm not to criticize the game. I know some of you love this, especially you, Nate. And it's not bad about the game, but I'm getting a very like educational game vibe from this. Roast it. Doesn't this seem like an educational game? Like I'm about to see like the Little Mermaid and Lion King jump on screen and start telling me to match colors or something? I don't know. Oh, I'm moving. Okay. Oh, it did start as edutainment. Okay, good. Anytime somebody says but, you know they're going to do what they just said they didn't want to do. Okay, next.
When you're in the center of a room, you can turn around in a circle to see the whole room. Move your cursor to the left or right edge of the screen and you'll automatically move in that direction. A forward arrow allows you to advance in the direction you want to go. Likewise, a back arrow allows you to take a step back. Sometimes up and down arrows are available too. Give it a try. Find the forward arrow and check out my suitcase.
Well, first I have to find your suitcase, right? I don't... Okay, right here. There we go.
I always carry my magnifying glass with me to scan for clues. When it turns red, I know I'm onto something. Move your mouse until the magnifying glass turns red. Then click to zoom in.
Oh, I can just hold it to continue movement. I guess not right here, but... When I can turn it, okay.
When you want to go back to where you came from or turn around, find where your cursor turns into an arrow at the bottom of the screen and click. Try it.
Normally for a game like this, hey Kath, how's it going? I'm glad you like the setup. Normally for a game like this, I wouldn't even bother the tutorial because it's like, I know how to play point and click games. However, Therapy's request of Black Mirror taught me that sometimes you can left click to do 90% of the actions that you need to, but every once in a while, very rarely, you need to right click. I never would have thought of that if she didn't tell me. So I want to go through this just in case there's some weird control I don't know about. This tutorial is very useful because the game doesn't assume that John knows how to view description. Okay. Whenever I jump and chat with you, I forgot what she was telling me to do. Use the back
When the
arrow,
magnifying glass turns into a question mark, you can talk to someone. When it becomes a hand, you can use it to open and close things, pick up objects, and move things around. Now, turn to the right, step over to the table beside the bed, and take a look at the alarm clock there.
Well, I mean, honestly, roasting games, if they deserve a roast, is great. I'm not going to be mean about it, of course, or anything, but that's part of the reason why I played Phantasmagoria for you. It's one of my guilty pleasures. Super roastable game. Okay, we're looking at table and look at the alarm clock. Okay.
In this game, you can control what time it is simply by setting this clock.
What?
Just click on the alarm button, adjust the time with the up and down arrows, click on set, and there you go.
Wait a second. Is this asking me to put in the real time? Or are we a Time Lord and this is our device to change the time? I'm confused. We know John is not into reading the manual before using something. Exactly, don't I? Or you can just put whatever, okay. Click alarm. What? Okay, let me read this. In this game, you can control by simply setting this clock. Just click on the alarm button. Okay. Adjust the time. And then click set. Not doing it! Oh, do I have to click next first?
Now roll your cursor over the key that's on the table. See how the magnifying glass turned into a hand? That means you can pick the key up. Click on it and see what happens. Good work! You're a natural! You just picked up the key and added it to your toolbox. Yes. To see what's in your toolbox, just click on the tool icon at the bottom of the screen, which will light up whenever you've added something new. When the Hand tab is active, you'll see the objects that you can use to manipulate other objects. Find the key in your toolbox and click on it.
Now, is Nancy Drew like a plumber or like a carpenter or a detective? I don't know how many detectives I know that carry around a toolbox, but that's cool. I need to shower, but watching John struggle definitely lightens my day. Thank you. She's everything, John. Nancy
See
Drew,
how the cursor turned into the item you clicked on? Use the key to click on the lock on my suitcase, and you'll see how good I've gotten at packing.
Okay, but I'm not at your suitcase. How do I back up? Okay. Oh, okay, it stays as my cursor. Oh, I got this, guys. I got this.
To return an object to your toolbox, just click on the tool icon, then click on the open toolbox, and the object will go back into storage. You can close the toolbox by clicking on the square in the upper right-hand corner.
The square in the upper right hand? You talking about next?
And if you need to call someone, all you have to do is click on the cell phone at the bottom of the screen. Try it. You can use this phone to dial a number yourself, or you can automatically dial any of the numbers stored in the directory. You can also receive emails and browse the web. For more information, just click on the phone's help button. Close the phone by clicking on the square in the upper right-hand corner. Another thing, The phone icon in the taskbar will light up whenever you have a new email to read, a new number you can dial, or a new website to look at.
Look at that flip phone. Welcome to River Heights Wireless. To make a call, enter the phone number and press that. 911. Am I dialing with the key right now?
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
That's
Please check the number and dial again.
terrible.
This is a recording.
What? 911 doesn't work. What country are we in? This is like post-apocalyptic if 911 doesn't answer. Vanny, how's it going? Welcome. This is Bretbong land. Okay, so now that I'm stuck in key purgatory, I can't back up. So do I have to go to this and put it back? I still don't have it. Okay, what am I supposed to do? I did the phone icon. Guess I should listen to the instructions. You have a new email to read and a new number you can dial. No email service abroad. Maybe that's why, because I'm not in America anymore. Dear valued customer, just a reminder that your current phone plan does not allow for the sending or receiving of emails outside the continental United States. Okay, if this is email, not text messaging, but email, how does it know where I'm at? I should just use the internet, right? Hopefully your decision not to upgrade to a more flexible, albeit somewhat more expensive plan has not caused you too much inconvenience. Wow. This game's a little bit too realistic for me. Okay, wait, what was the other one? Makes fun of the instructions and then forgets how to do things. Because I'm jumping around a little too much. It's hard
The
to
notepad at the bottom of the screen is where I keep reminders to myself. Click on it and you'll see what I mean. If the book tab is active, you'll see my journal, which is where I keep all my observations concerning information I've gathered and the people I've met. If you click on the clipboard with a check mark, you'll see a list of what I need to do. Organized person that I am, once I've done something, I check it off.
She's so modest, too. Okay. Oh my god, holy wall of text, Batman. Even though I can't send emails while I'm in England, too expensive, I can use my cell phone to surf the web, which reminds... What? How come emails don't work, but web surfing does? If anything, it would be the opposite, although they're both internet, so it should be fine. Which reminds me, wonder if there's anything on the web about Blackmoor Manor. Linda Penvellyn's mother had the Penvellyns invite me to Blackmoor Manor because she wants me to figure out why her daughter has been acting so strangely. Personally, the first thing I'd like to figure out is what that red-eyed thing that I saw outside when I first arrived. A red-eyed thing? We need more details. You should have taken a picture with your phone. Let's see. Because blot, John. Okay. I guess email would make us too powerful. We have to limit that. It's kind of like in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, where you start off like a demigod with all this cool, abilities and armor and weapons, and then the Grim Reaper comes and takes it all away. Exactly like this. Okay, our task list. Talk to Linda as soon as possible. After all, she's why I'm here. Figure out where the conservatory is and talk to Mrs. Drake. Note to self, when a task has been completed, remember to check it off. Do I have to do that? Hopefully she does that. Let's see. It's definitely going to be hard if you need to rely on the game's devs' geometry chops at any point. Let's see. You'll learn more when you actually start the game. Okay. Yeah, well, this is still just a tutorial, guys. Oh. Okay, now that went away. Next.
Is that everything? Oh, I almost forgot one of the most important detective skills. Questioning suspects. In the game, you can talk to the people you meet. The conversation will appear below the scene. The words of the person you're talking to will be in blue, and my replies will be in white. Select a question or a reply by clicking on it and listen to what your suspect says next. Give it a try. Excuse me, miss, but I couldn't help but notice that you're doing an awful lot of snooping around.
Like it's her doing a voice of somebody else. That's great. Excuse me, sir, but I don't snoop. I sleuth.
Excuse me, sir, but I don't snoop. I sleuth. If there are a lot of words in the text box, you know how some people can talk. Use the scroll box on the left to move the text up and down so that you can read along. If you make a major mistake, say you fall off a roof or blow something up, you can select Second Chance from the main menu to get back to where you were before you goofed. That's it. I'll return you to the menu screen where you can start the game. Junior Detective is not quite as tough as the senior level, so you might want to start there. And to make sure the world you're about to enter looks as good as it can, adjust the brightness by choosing Game Options, then sliding Gamma Adjust to the left or right. You never know what you'll turn up in the game, so be sure to explore. Don't forget to trust your instincts and have fun. Good luck.
Love it. Okay. Honestly, voice acting wise, if I tried to voice act, I'd probably fit right into this. So I guess I'm at about a 2004 edutainment, introduce girls into gaming sort of voice actor. Maybe we need to turn her voice down. Ooh, wait, can we still do that? Yeah, so what do you guys think of the volumes right now? As far as voices, the music, everything. Hopefully we can go into the menu and change it later, but I'm going to have a major headache at the end of the stream. Legend, you need a curtain for that window. Block those lights from coming in. Dear Ned. All right, let's just start it. Junior Detective. I hear a clock and that's all I can focus on. Hopefully the clock disappears, Kath. There is a curtain and you can still see the light shining through. You need a blackout curtain. All right. Her interactive. That's why you were telling me that. This is kind of like a female, I guess, demographic focused game. That's cool.
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Although right now I'm not so sure about the jolly part. That's because I'm on my way to Blackmoor Manor, where the daughter of one of our neighbors is living. The daughter, whose name is Linda, recently married Hugh Penvellyn, a British diplomat. Hugh travels a lot, so the only people at the manor with Linda are Hugh's aunt, Mrs. Drake, and Hugh's 12-year-old daughter, Jane. The thing is, ever since Linda moved into the manor, her health has gone downhill. She's practically bedridden, and no one seems to know why. Her mother is convinced something is terribly wrong and wants me to find out what. So here I am, about to be dropped off at a huge centuries-old mansion in the middle of a dark, foggy moor. I can't tell whether the butterflies in my stomach are because I'm excited or just a tad creeped out. Talk to you soon. I hope. Nancy.
Night, miss. Good luck.
Got animation, guys. I don't know why, I love old CG in games like this. It always looked way better than the game's graphics actually looked. Nowadays, it's not even the same dynamic. Games graphics are often... Jeez. Is this the red-eyed thing?
Who's there? Hello?
No. Turn around, find out what that was. What kind of game did you pick, Nate? Is that a werewolf?
There's something out there!
Where, child?
Over there! I mean, something was out there.
Come in.
I don't know, that animatronic that just opened the door is equally terrifying.
I'm Mrs. Drake. I take it you are Nancy Drew?
Yes, and I really did see something, Mrs. Drake. I heard something, too.
Oh, people are always seeing and hearing things on the moor at night, especially you Americans. Why don't you just go on up to your room? It's the one with the moon on the door.
I'd like to see Linda, if I could.
I'm afraid Linda is, not quite ready to meet with you just now. But please, come see me after you've unpacked. I'll be in the conservatory.
All right, thank you.
They almost... Did she just turn the lights out on me? What happened? I just teleported. Is the game voice a little bit loud? I think we can change the voices separately. It looked like they tried to do a decent job of dubbing it. Like it kind of matched the lips. Not perfect, of course, but for 2004, an edutainment game, not too bad. Okay, how do I look at the options? Help? No. Menu, there we go. Continue game, okay, cool.
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Dear Ned,
how about there?
Greetings from jolly old England.
Menu! Hey, Janie, how's it going? Alright, continue game. Actually, before I manage to get killed by the creepy animatronic woman that just opened the door, let's save it. Curse! Your game has been saved. Okay, I'll be back soon. We'll see you soon, Sil. May I ask you something? Of course you can, Janie. You can always ask me something. Click on everything. Okay, so now we have to find some stuff. Now, it always lights up when you can see something. That I like a lot. So, like, I don't have to keep clicking pixels here. Just that right there. What does that say? Ludi sine gadio ludi non sunt. What does that mean? That's like the family crest, maybe? Ah, Pandora's box. Let's open it. What in the heck? We found a puzzle, guys. You can change the color. Okay, we don't know what we're doing here. That's my #1 tip. Nice. Oh, a friend of you is running a D&D game on Tuesday night. We need 3 more players. Anyone in? Actually, Janie, on our Discord channel, quite a few people are trying to start up a D&D game too. Somebody might want to join from there. Let's see, this one got stuck for a while, to be honest. You know, whenever I run into something that just doesn't make sense, I assume that I don't have all of the clues that I need to figure it out, you know? So we have 3 different pictures. What is that? A snake, a lion, and I don't even know. Antelope? What is that? And they can all be different colored moons, but I have no idea what they're supposed to be, so we probably have to come back to this. Let's see, this game usually has clues nearby, or you need to talk to someone to get more info. Okay. Let's see. Or search the web on the phone. Oh, I forgot about that. So we can actually do searches, not just messages. That's cool. Because they said the web works. Yes. Now you guys are going to be hearing this forever. Nope, we can stop it. Okay. Is there a button to show me what I can click on? Sometimes that would be nice.
John Penvellyn.
Granny? Is that a frog? Granny and the Water Fairy. Oh, this is awesome. In a faraway place, beside a pond since gone dry, there lived a frog named Granny. Granny was content to live by himself and never ventured into the pond, for back then it was a fearsome place, full of crocodiles that lurked beneath the surface, just waiting for a tasty little morsel like Granny to swim by. But one day, a beautiful princess appeared on the other side of the pond. Like Granny, she was by herself, for she had been unfairly banished from her father's kingdom. Sometimes at night, Granny could hear her singing sad songs and talking to herself out of loneliness. He longed to swim across the pond so they could keep each other company, but he knew the crocodiles would eat him if he tried. So he sat on the shore, croaking mournfully in the moonlight, all alone. Aww. Then one day, a kind-hearted water fairy appeared in the mist above the swamp that surrounded the pond and told Granny that she would help him across the pond so that he and the princess could be together. How? Granny asked. I cannot swim across, for the crocodiles are fast and fierce, and I have eaten more friends and relatives than I care to count. You will not have to swim, the water fairy replied, for I shall make a path for you. And don't forget, crocodiles tend to hide in the middle of the pond and near trees, and they hate boats. Wait, go back. What is this? Water, earth, fire, air. We probably need this. I could have easily missed that. I wasn't even looking at the book pictures all that much. Ginger! Hey, no problem. We did a tutorial, so you've hardly missed anything at all. And the princess ate Granny for supper. The end. Okay. We might have to... hopefully she jotted that down in her journal. Otherwise, I might have to refer back to this book. With that, the lily pad suddenly appeared in the pond in front of Granny. Although he was still afraid, he summoned his courage and hopped onto it. Then another lily pad appeared, and another after that, and then another. Granny leapt from one to the next, his tiny heart pounding in his chest. Until, at long last, he leapt from the lily pad onto the dock where the princess sat. She was delighted to see the little frog when she realized that Granny had made the perilous journey across the pond just to be with her. She smiled for the first time since her banishment. So grateful was she for Granny's company that she gave the water fairy a gift, a bright red key, which the water fairy soon put to use. And all three lived happily ever after. There's so many unanswered questions. Why was she happy a frog randomly came by? Why did the fairy want the red key? What is the red key for? I don't know. Is that going to come back in a puzzle later? Maybe. Did you accidentally copy and paste something, Legend? Oh, that's somebody you were chatting with, Legend. I gotcha. Okay, there's the door. Let's not leave yet. There's definitely a lot more we need to look at. So there is this, and I wasn't quite sure how to change this. It said click alarm. Now it works. Let's set it for 9 p.m. No. I bet we're going to need this later. Hey, Libertalia, thank you for the lurk. Good to see you.
What is that?
What the hell's going on? There a cult outside my door? I think I just tried to go to sleep.
Oh, maybe I'd better have a look around.
Yeah, maybe setting the alarm, you shouldn't have just gone to bed. I forgot that it said that changes the time. That was my bad. I didn't ask for a cult in this, dude. There's always a cult. Always a cult. Yeah, John visits a fancy manor, immediately goes to bed. Don't even see the person I came here to see. I mean, look at that bed. Look how comfy that is. How can you resist? Let's call the cook.
Sorry, chum. The Boar's Head pub is closed.
Call me a
Bring us
chum.
back after 8 come day's dawning.
Alright, let's try Hugh. Whoever that is.
I'm sorry, I cannot take your call right now. Either leave me a message at the embassy or call me back later. Thank you.
Is this super accurate, Blaze? Let's see, I appreciate that the game is targeted towards little girls because that storybook was the only book that I've read with concentration out of all the books from the other games you streamed. Nice, funny thing. I mean, you gotta be honest, it was the pictures, wasn't it? The pictures sold it. Most books and games don't have pictures. Okay, so our phone had some notifications. I think we're missing something here. This is a computer game, Ginger. I don't think it's available for anything else. Maybe on a phone or something, like iOS, but I'm playing on Steam. Oh, we have a few. Okay, a hearty congratulations. Congrats on your Great Britain gig. We'll be thinking of you while we help our neighbor, Mr. Bergdorf, install his brand new satellite dish and big screen television. Ooh. Hopefully, our unselfish act of kindness will help him forget all of those petunias we trampled while chasing flyballs into his yard, and will compel him to invite us over once in a while, like whenever a major sports event is on. Good luck cracking the case, Frank and Joe. My guess is that this is referencing an older game. Am I right? Oh, back. There we go. Hi, bye from Bess and George. I wish it marked it so that I read it. You don't think so? Okay. That was kind of random. It's like, who are these people? Well, you're off to England and we're off to sailing camp. Hopefully this will be the year Bess and I win the regatta, instead of those snobby Maxwell twins. Bess thinks they should be disqualified for being too tan and setting a bad example for the younger campers when it comes to skincare. But I don't think the camp's directors are going to buy it. Anyway, no digital devices allowed, so cheerio, pip pip, and we'll talk to you all when we get back. George and Bess. Oh, Frank and Joe are the Hardy Boys. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. Oops, I didn't mean to close that. I forgot I could use back. And then we already read this one about no email service abroad, so that's old news. Okay, maybe we should try calling Ned? How does that work? This is Mrs. Petrov.
You have reached the Petrovs. No one can come to the phone right now. Feel free to either leave a message or call back. Thank you.
Hello, Mrs. Petrov. It's Nancy Drew. I just arrived at Blackmoor Manor. Why don't you give me a call when you get the chance? Bye.
I mean, I feel like I just have to try them just to see what they are. What if we call home? Who's back at home?
This is the Drew residence. Please leave a message at the beep.
I don't need to talk to anyone at home.
Did you just say that into the message? I don't need to talk to any of you. All right. And Ned. Got to talk to Ned.
Hello?
Hi, Ned.
Hey, Nancy.
Oh, we can actually pick something. Okay, we're talking to Ned. The famous Ned. I just wanted to let you know I got here safely. What's going on? We'll tell him we got here safely.
Just wanted to let you know I got here safely.
So how's Blackmoor Manor?
A little on the spooky side.
And what has Detective Drew discovered so far?
Just calling to say hi. I'll talk to you soon.
I'll be waiting.
I discovered how to nap. That's about it. Okay, let me make sure there's nothing else we can do here. Looks like we can interact with the drawer. Nope. That is not the drawer. Apparently that's the phone. Dear Lord, is that dark? What do I expect? I slept until like 3 a.m., right? Okay, what is this? Is this what you... Would you put like a telescope or something on this?
A tripod.
Camera.
For a camera, maybe?
Fancy looking tripod. Whoa. What happened? We just like flip it over or something? Okay, so it's like multiple pages. It is a little bit like Myst, huh? Except with voices. John, Nate's pretending the short A sound doesn't exist again. It doesn't for some folks. Ooh, what anime were you watching, Legend? Hey, Sebastian, how's it going? Good to see you, dude. Oh, you can flip further if you click the bottom right. Let's see. If I go here, there we go. I would have easily missed that, thank you. Wow, there's a lot of these, aren't there? There I am. I'm Aquarius. Do these match up with that puzzle? There was a lion, right? A lion, a snake, and something else. This guy. I think this guy was on that puzzle. However, I'm trying to think of like, what color would this be? The lion is Leo. Although it says, wait, I'm on the wrong one. Where's the lion? I'm not quite sure how to match this up with colors. Remember that puzzle? Here's the lion. Okay, so it's the right-hand side rather than the center. Blue? But like they're all blue. Okay, we found the first part. There's more. Ooh, something to do with the clock. Let me back up. We actually never really checked out our suitcase either. Notice we didn't have to use a key this time. Okay, I guess we can't do anything there yet. Let's see, I would steal so much from this place. So much decor would be packed in my suitcase. Funny thing, Tuesday. Not a funny thing, but a funny thing. Not the person. We usually steal stuff in all of the games we play. All the characters we play are total kleptomaniacs. Tajay using that dual luck. Yeah, see, so for each one of these puzzles, there's a color and how much of the moon, I guess, you're showing. These are like phases of the moon, right? So we don't quite have all the pieces yet. You can rotate the box. What? Oh. You can rotate it multiple times. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's more to that than meets the eye. All right. That's a cool painting. I like that. All right, we're probably ready to check out what the heck that cult was. I might not be supposed to do this already because I just went to sleep. The game probably didn't anticipate that. Is this supposed to be a horror game? Because this is kind of low-key creepy. She is the Rosa level of klepto. Ah, Rosangela. Rosangela was a special kind of klepto, where she didn't just steal stuff, she put it on her walls like a trophy. She was very proud of all the stuff that she stole. Okay, we can go upstairs, or we can keep going down this creepy hallway. Red eyes?
I need something else for this.
What? Why? What are you talking about? I am Rosa level. That was a really cool game, Tuesday. You should check out the Blackwell Legacy. It's a great series of games. Get this creepy laughter out of here. Okay, what is this door? Apparently this door doesn't matter. I'm hoping I'm not missing too much.
This must be Mrs. Drake's room.
There we go. How can you tell?
Mrs. Drake, is that you?
Remember, it's like 3 in the morning right now. Oh my lordy lordy.
Hello? Mrs. Drake? Are you in there? Mrs. Drake?
I didn't arrange for you to visit Blackmoor Manor so you could spend your time scaring the wits out of elderly women.
But I really had no idea Mrs. Drake
What
would
is
react
happening?
like that. I mean, all I did was knock on her door.
It was the dead of night. What on earth were you expecting? For her to get up and have tea with you?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Petrov. I guess I wasn't thinking.
Well, unfortunately, what's done is done, and there's nothing
Hey,
more to
everybody.
be said. Well, there's one more thing.
I'm fired.
Bingo.
Did I just lose? What? Are you kidding me, game? Can I not?
Open up! Detroit police!
Can I not beat a made for young girls edutainment game. Man, this is like Dark Souls kind of difficulty. What is up, Raiders? How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Sorry for that. I just lost. Luckily, I saved the game, but I just lost. We are playing Nancy Drew, and how is it going? Everybody that just joined, let me give you a quick shout out here. Thank you so much for the raid. Finn, let me get you a message here. Dark Souls. There we go. What were you playing? Final Fantasy VII. Now, are you playing 1997 Final Fantasy VII or the remake demo Final Fantasy VII? And welcome everybody. We got Soul Alchemist, Impertus, Linz, of course Finn, and let me scan through. Make sure if I missed anybody else, everybody, welcome guys. 97. I played 1997 Final Fantasy so much when it came out. I love that game. I tried to do everything I could, get all the weapons. I beat up the Emerald and the Ruby weapon and try to do all that extra stuff. Got the Golden Chocobo, got everyone's ultimate weapon. That was so much fun. I remember I got to a point where the amount of gil that I had couldn't be represented by a number. It started to have symbols in there. It would say like 549 cherry lemon 6 box. It was like weird. Golden Chocobo. I definitely had to work with my friends quite a bit using their strategy guide to figure everything out, but it was so much fun. This game's developer is like, failure shall be the first lesson we teach little girls. And John, apparently. John hacked the guild. I really didn't hack it. That was no cheating, no kind of, it wasn't Game Shark. Was it Game Shark? What was it called? There's another device you could use to cheat. Didn't use that. Just naturally just grinding and playing the game so long, got too much money. Let's see. Shh, it's a secret. Wait, what's a secret? Oh, the L in your name threw you off. I got it. Looks like an L, but it's pronounced like an I. I was going to say that it looks a little bit different than an I. Like the spacing isn't quite the same, I guess. I know. What was the deal with the Golden Chocobo? I'm trying to remember. You had to constantly like breed the next chocobo and then win a race or something, and then breed the next one and then win the race. I forget, but I remember it took a lot of tries over and over and over. The weapons were more fun to get. Okay, let's jump back into this game, guys, that I so miraculously failed. Best raid seen a fail. Oh, I failed immediately, guys. I did not get very far in this game. You finally loaded in. Finn, I already gave you the shout out, but dude, thank you so much for the raid. How are you liking Final Fantasy VII? I know you've beaten it multiple times. Are you doing anything in particular in this one? I did die, Syl. Here's what happened. I played around with the alarm clock, which I forgot that I'm a Time Lord and I just changed time. Basically, you go to sleep. I woke up at 3 in the morning, tried to go to the person whose castles we're at, I think. I woke her up at 3 in the morning, almost gave her a heart attack, and she fired me. So, luckily, I did create a save. Are you sure you want to load the game before... Wait, what? Oh, there's a second chance option. There we go. Let's see, I could definitely go into chocobo breeding since I do it every time. I love it.
Mrs. Drake, is that you?
Oh no. Back up, back up. Abort. Abort. Okay. So we're good. We haven't broken the game yet. I almost failed again, so do not try to wake up Mrs. Drake at 3 in the morning. Pro tip. I remember these halls. Let's see, I've been running a modded run of it. Oh cool, new threat and it's insanely fun. So what does the mod change, Finn? What happens? That'd be cool to play like a variation. The hell kind of game is this, Nate? Is it the bird doing that?
It's just a parrot.
Scared ya? Now go to your room.
Go to my room?
Everyone's sleeping. Go to your room and set your clock.
What time do most people get up around here?
6 a.m. 6 a.m. Set your clock for 6 a.m. Sweet dreams. Felicity! The door! The door!
What is happening? What a little shit of a bird.
say goodnight, Gracie.
That was pretty funny. Ooh, what is this
Who's the
room?
pretty bird in the mirror?
I need the key.
And the winner is Lulu.
Wow, this bird talks a lot. You'll notice it's not 3 a.m., John, it's 6 a.m. You mean when I'm supposed to wake up? I know, this game's
The winner is Lulu.
trying to creep us out, isn't it? I still want to explore the house because I feel like I'm not supposed to, so that makes it more fun. This game's going to give me a heart attack. Some of those sound effects are insane. Oh, the changes are an insane amount of things. Rebalances a lot of the bosses, characters, adds new things. It's nuts, and I'm getting towards the end of it. That's cool. It's like playing... they did that with some Nintendo games. Like, I remember some of the Zelda games had, like, Master Quest versions that were more difficult and changed a lot of stuff. A little scary for little girls, although some people like horror stuff, you know? Oh, can we discuss the fact that very few have scared John moments we have? One of them is for a game made for 8-year-old girls. Well, I think it's creeping out more than just me. More shocked than anything. I guess expectations. Going into Blair Witch, I expected a scary game. Jumping into this game, I didn't expect all the creepy stuff. John's scared, yeah. I thought that was Christopher Walken for a second. Notice he didn't have a shield underneath him. We could probably look at all of these, but we don't really need to right now. Notice this is similar to the other one, but not quite. 8-year-old girl games don't play around. Barbie Detective really creeped me out back in the day. It did its soul. It's worse than Black Mirror to scare us. Is this game going to be scarier than Black Mirror? I mean, Black Mirror had some cool, creepy undertones. There was only a few, honestly, like, scary scenes. Like, there was that one time when you got beheaded all of a sudden. That was really cool.
Looks like a piece is missing.
Okay, what piece is missing? At least from looking at this, I can't tell what's missing. I'm putting the John Scaredy in a notepad for later. That could be another emote. What do you mean, really, Blaze? I think I missed something. I'm a little scared if I keep looking around at 3 in the morning, we're going to run into another game over scene. There's a note on this door.
I wonder what happened in there.
Use your professional detective skills. Ooh, this is going to be the scariest game we've ever played, guys. Oh, thinking that was Christopher Walken. Just a little bit in the face. Just a little bit in the face. Obviously not the hair. So please stay out of the kitchen until the fire damage is repaired. Now I'm having... There's too many blacks. I'm trying to think of the black name that we were just... Black Mirror. We have Blackmoor, Black Mirror. Wasn't there another game we just played with that in the title? Something similar? What was that? Blackwell. That's it, yeah. I even just mentioned that earlier. Ooh, Escape from Horrorland when I was a kid and I loved it. Was that a Barbie game Tuesday, or what kind of game was that? Or was that a Goosebumps game? That name sounds familiar. I've honestly never really played a game like this before. I know there's a lot of them. They're kind of made for kids. I've never played any of them. It was Goosebumps. Okay. I think I saw a review for that, actually. Oh, this reminds me of Phantasmagoria. It's just as creepy. Oh no, this is like a gambling game or something. Or what is this? Is this a horoscope? Betty Penny. I have no idea what this does. We'll probably have to come back to this. There we go. I think it's explained somewhere. Just go to bed. Okay, we should probably go to bed. I'm just wasting time. There's probably not much we can do right now. And then I keep checking out more rooms. Oh, this is the same place. Okay. Okay, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. 6 a.m. they said, right? Oh, they're muses. Okay. You do move around pretty quick, which is nice. This is our room. The parrot did say it about 100 times. Hello, Ned. All right. Alarm. Oops. AM. 6. Set. There we go. 2-hour nap. Those are the red eyes we saw outside. Those creepy horses. Imagine if he was playing this game alone without our help. Like many of us did as little. Now that's the difference, is it would be nice to finish this game in, you know, under 10 hours. Yikes, forever. But when you play this alone as a little kid, you could spend 30 hours in a game like this, you know? Just trying to figure things out, getting stuck, doing things. You guys don't want to see that on stream.
Do I have to learn this? Yes, I'm afraid you do. If I do well, can we play a game? Yes, but only in French.
Who's talking?
Oh.
I come from upstairs? This is like I've never played it before, but I have a feeling this game's going to be kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's. Just random sound effects and like jump scares. Come on, game. Really? Let's see, I can finish this game in about 3 hours personally, but that's the antisocial way where you don't talk to people unless you need to. That's like a speed run, Nate. Okay, so we got 7 letters, A through G. And those don't do anything. So maybe we're gonna have to come back here and spell a word out or something. This is ridiculous. See, Tajay, I do want to play Five Nights at Freddy's sometimes, just to say I've done it, but if I play it, we're going to have to play the VR version. I like backseating if I am going down a dead-end route and wasting a lot of time.
We're in lessons right now.
I need the key.
That's a really cool keyhole. I like that. The headaches. I can see them in the future from the sound effects legend.
We're in lessons right now.
Oh, forget it. Stay in Italy as long as you want then.
Whoa.
Some kind of husband you're proving to be. It's not all in my head. Don't bother.
Somebody was having a fight on a phone. Was it coming from this room? I can't click on any of these things. I don't want to be anywhere near that argument. Seriously. Sounded like some drama going on. Let's see. Okay, re-enabled point gifting. Oh, and someone gift me 200 points. I will request VR Five Nights at Freddy's right meow. Actually, I do need to re-enable that. I'll do that after the stream. Once we had finished, because I didn't want to have more than 2 games in the queue. Once we finished Therapy's game, I was going to turn it back on. feel like we're in a horror movie. You guys hear that music? Dun 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 dun. I have never played one of these either, Sebastian. We are in the same boat. Okay, I think that's the way we came in. Is there nothing else to look at in this room? I feel like I should be able to go forward over that direction, but it doesn't seem to let me. I didn't go all the way forward by the bed. Maybe there's another forward arrow? I mean, that wasn't quite the quote, Blaze, but it basically turned into somebody just doubling their points, taking advantage of the point system, I guess. The only other forward arrow I see is right here. Oh, here we go. I can go this direction.
Linda? Hi, it's me, Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew, our friendly neighborhood detective. Well, welcome to Blackmoor Manor. I apologize for greeting you under such unusual circumstances.
Okay. I'm sorry to bother someone in your condition, or how you feeling? Let's go the more polite route.
And I'm sorry to have to bother someone in your condition.
My condition? What's my mother told you?
Uh-oh.
What her son-in-law keeps telling me? That it's all in my head? That I'm just an unhappy new bride? That I just need time to adjust? I'm tired all the time, my mouth is dry, my vision is blurry. But that's not important. Here's what's important, Nancy. There are some doors that should never be opened. There are some doors that hold secrets which must never be known. That's everything you need to know. Now if...
Mummy, can I come in?
No,
Mummy.
You're supposed to be in your lessons.
Lessons are over. I want to meet Nancy.
I said no, Jane.
Okay.
That was my
Thanks.
stepdaughter. She can be such a pest sometimes. Anyway, I understand
What?
you feel an obligation to my mother, but trust me, there's nothing you can do. You're welcome to stay, but I strongly recommend that you go home as soon as possible.
She's hiding something. And that's funny, a funny thing you were saying. The mood changes to horror when Nancy doesn't say educational stuff. I love that. Ooh, don't go into the Black Mirror. That would be awesome. Please, Linda, just tell me what's wrong.
Please, Linda, just tell me what's wrong. Linda? Okay, I'll let you rest. But I'll be back. I'm here for you if you need me.
Diabetes, you say, Tuesday. We'll find out. Maybe. Maybe she was that creature outside with the red eyes. Does diabetes do that? Hi, Mummy. Go to hell, Pest. Okay. Oh, thirsty all the time and poor vision. I got the poor vision, but that's just genetics. So this is the mother, is that right?
Guess she's not in her room.
I'm still learning everybody's name. Legend's gonna get dueling turned up. Only if it becomes like constant spam.
I need the key.
But I did put a timer on that, so it doesn't really let you spam too bad.
Felicity! The door! The door!
Okay, let's see if the bird has anything new to say.
Hello?
How good are you at giving hints?
How good are you at giving hints?
Tell your troubles to Lulu.
Okay, so here's the hint keeper, huh? I don't want a hint right now. Bye, bird.
Bye, bird.
Lulu! Felicity! The door! The door!
Well, that's good to
You're
know.
gonna need a bigger boat.
That was a Jaws quote. That was cool.
There goes my cell phone.
Ruh-roh.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Mrs. Petrov. How is everything? Have you seen Linda yet?
Literally speaking, no, but I did talk to her. Not that she told me anything. I'll go with that.
Literally speaking, no, but I did talk to her. Not that she told me anything.
I'm just about at my wit's end. I've never known her to act like this. The last doctor that examined her said that aside from a little dry skin, which is not unusual for her, she was perfectly fine.
So why is she hiding behind a curtain? I would imagine a Nate. If I had anybody in any game that gave me hints, it's my best friend. Especially when you're a kid.
Why is she hiding behind that curtain?
I have no idea. When I was out there last week, I got fed up and pulled the curtain back. She threw a fit, but otherwise she looked absolutely normal. A little pale, perhaps, but who wouldn't be pale, cooped up like that? Something has changed her. Something in that house. Hugh is just as bewildered and upset by her behavior as I am. Please get to the bottom of this, Nancy. You're our last hope.
Ooh, a number between 1 and 30, Sebastian. I'm going to go with 21. She's hiding from the sun, thirsty for blood. Dry skin? Do vampires have dry skin? Where is Hugh?
Where is Hugh?
He was called to Rome. As a diplomat, he's always being called out of the country without warning and without any say in the matter. He'd much rather be there with Linda, although...
Although what?
Although what?
It's just that Hugh said it hasn't been very easy for him to talk to her lately. Whenever he calls, which is at least once a day, Linda always seems to fly off the handle for no reason, which doesn't make sense. Linda has always been extremely level-headed and even-tempered. She never gets angry. At least she didn't used to.
So who exactly is Mrs. Drake?
Who exactly is Mrs. Drake?
She's Hugh's aunt. She's taken care of Blackmoor Manor ever since her brother died. He was Hugh's father. She's a bit of a character.
In what way?
In what way?
The way she spends all her time in that conservatory, slouching around, trowel in hand, murmuring to herself. You'd think she was burying something. Or somebody.
So I guess I don't really need to read these before I tell you, because she's going to do it. So to have not too much repetition, I'm just going to click the options.
When you were here visiting Linda, did you ever see or hear anything odd?
Yes, Mrs. Drake. Why do you ask?
No reason, no.
Blackmoor Manor looks like the kind of place that most people would assume is haunted, don't you think?
Frankly, I was too worried about Linda to take notice of much of anything there.
Really?
Except that most of the rooms I saw looked like they'd been decorated by a medieval monkey.
What does that even look like?
Goodbye, Mrs. Petrov.
Goodbye, Nancy. Oh, one more thing. My niece is on call and her husband's out of town, and I told her I'd go over there and babysit if she had to work. So if you call and I don't answer, that's why. Bye.
Nice way of explaining that you're not always going to answer my calls. Finally, a game with the dialogue system I always wanted for Detroit. That's funny. I wonder, is this missing a piece too? Doesn't look like it. We have not been in here. It's ye old computer room. So, Sebastian, what happened with that number between 1 and 30? I need to know. Oh, pick a number between 1 and 10. If you get my number, I won't go and end up doing the dono. There we go, legend. Between 1 and 10. I'm going to say 2. How about 2? Is that the winning number? I ate the red apple jelly bean. There we go. That's a good one. Well, there's a bunch of computers in here. This is ye old computer lab. I got it! Yes! Sorry, legend. Now you gotta get yourself something. I'm thinking he meant donation. What is this? Looks like he's holding a staff or something. Oh, that's a creepy face. This is what she sees. You guys seen those memes? Sorry, that was dirty. Why the eyes? Is this from a previous game? To Nigel. Nigel, I'm very intrigued by what you've learned so far at Blackmoor. Good work. I can definitely see this is a bestseller, if you deliver the goods. Or should I say, goodies, from Ludmilla. Wholesome Junkadia. Sorry. I couldn't unsee it. It just popped in my brain. Should have kept that to myself. Oh my goodness. Do you mind if I don't read all this right now? Is this our laptop? Times New Roman for text. Don't bother yet, okay. Is it a typing game? What am I typing? Oh, I just have to type all the letters on the screen. You don't have to actually capitalize. It's weird doing these like just kind of out of order, not actual words.
Wow, I did great! Too bad Nigel's not here to see my score.
47. I have to practice that. Let's see. You monster, John. I wanted to do that. It's okay, legend. You gotta treat yourself first. I know you're trying to get some stuff for streaming. Focus on that. As an 8-year-old, I would have loved this minigame. I would have too, a funny thing. That's pretty cool. Have you guys ever played Typing of the Dead? That was a really fun typing game that I played when I was a kid. Not even a kid, I guess. I was like in high school or something. Blaze is going to request an entire stream of just that game. Let's see, 30 more seconds of watching a grown man type this balloon game. We don't need that. We don't need that. Okay, what's in the rest of the computer lab? This is a pretty sweet library, I must say. Novels, 18th century. Oh, this section of the room has its own soundtrack. There doesn't seem to be any other section I can look at, so we'll probably have to come back there. I want to see that game, Typing of the Dead. Now, there was actually 2 of them. There was Typing of the Dead, the original, which was basically like House of the Dead 2, and then there's, I think it's called Typing of the Dead Overkill, which I have on Steam, and that one is based on House of the Dead. I think it's just called Overkill. That came out on the Wii originally. It's kind of like a pulpy, violent, lots of swearing horror game. It's pretty funny.
I wonder who Alan is.
Hello, Alan. May I have your password, please? Password. Alan. Dang it. Sweet mask. Okay, did I miss something in that room? It looked like I could have gone to the left. There we go. Hey, there's some books that are out of order over here. Law books, okay. Old manuscripts. We're probably going to have to come back here later. What is this ominous looking door? This is a greenhouse? What is this? First thing I'd do, go for password. Exactly. Oh, there's 3 Typing the Dead games. What was the third one I'm missing? I might not even know about that one. Maybe I've seen it, I'm just forgetting. Yeah, so House of the Dead. Oh, Overkill's the third one. So there's a Typing of the Dead and a Typing of the Dead 2?
Looks like John Penvellyn may have developed some of the plants that are in here himself.
Which game was Typing of the Dead based on? Because I don't think they ever had one for the original House of the Dead. They're very stressful games. They're fun, but they're stressful. I love all the Gothic architecture, gargoyles everywhere. Hey, it's the frogs. Nice.
Doesn't work.
She's very upset about that. Oh, that's a puzzle. Oh, it's based on that story. So there's the, what's her face? And maybe somewhere on here we can have that berry that helps us across. Yeah, the original was based on House of the Dead 2. I guess the Typing of the Dead 2. I don't think I've seen that game. Did you guys hear that? Something in here.
A carnivorous plant. Cool.
It's gonna eat the fly. It's like Little Shop of Horrors.
That's probably not a good idea.
Does anybody have a carnivorous plant? Such a... No. No. Okay, so I'm guessing this game... This is the other death that I met. There was no like... Are you sure you want to? Yeah, third chance. Wow, this game is brutal. What if there was like no auto-saving? Thank God for that. I'm gonna save it again. That was... I mean, that's low-key hilarious, but... I'm gonna create another save. Thank God for that. She literally said, I don't think that's a good idea. I know, but like most games, Nate, at least puzzle games, like not Sierra, they'll usually say that and then that's it. Like if I click it a second time, I expect her to either say the same thing again or say something else funny. But not do it, you know? Oh, there's another game where it doesn't really warn you and the boiler room ends up exploding while you're in it. Is it a similar game to this, Sil? Hey, there's somebody. That's not creepy at all.
Messing with her plants is probably not a good idea.
Oh, another Nancy Drew. Let's see, $100 if you do it again. You mean get eaten by the plant? No, not gonna do it. Not even for $100. Save your money, guys. Everybody needs what they got. There's some crazy times coming up. Okay, benzoline. What is that? 1 tablet every 6 hours as needed for allergy symptoms. I take allergy medicine. May cause drowsiness.
Messing with her plants is probably not a good idea.
So if I click on it again, will I mess with her plants and then she'll come with the garden shears and just cut me up? I always like to push the envelope.
All settled in? Good. I'm happy that you're visiting Linda, but I know how much you teenagers like your televisions and loud stereos, so I must insist that you act respectfully and civilly while you stay with us. Since my nephew Hugh is away on business, I am in charge of this household. And if there's one thing I cannot stand, it's noise. Hugh's daughter Jane is staying with us and would very much like to meet you, but please try not to distract her. She has her studies and mustn't be disturbed during her lessons.
Now, am I the only one? Maybe because I'm so familiar with it, but when I see her in her garden with her spade, I immediately think of Phantasmagoria, where Carnavash is going to come out of nowhere and just start shoveling dirt into this poor woman's mouth. Okay, is anyone else staying here?
Is anyone else staying here?
We do not have any permanent house staff, if that's what you mean. The Penvellyns have always been self-reliant. We get on quite well without being continuously mollycoddled by a squadron of insipid, gossiping ne'er-do-wells. Now, we do have 2 other house guests. Are Mr. Nigel Mukherjee, who is researching the Penvellyn family history in the library, and Ethel Bossany, Jane's tutor.
Well, Nate, Phantasmagoria was almost 10 years before this game. So far, I've seen, besides the Spooky Castle, there's the tarot card reader kind of character, the animatronic on the base floor, and this woman working in her garden. Kind of reminds me of that wife. What other similarities are there? There is a hint keeper, but in Phantasmagoria, it was that big creepy skull. In this game, it's a parrot. But I am seeing similarities. Oh, and Clue. That movie Clue was so much fun. The library. All right. Do you know what's wrong with Linda?
Do you know what's wrong with Linda?
Oh, Linda simply needs some time to adjust to her new living situation. England is not the United States. We do things differently, or should I say properly, here. The doctor believes it's just a case of nerves.
Blaze would agree with you. Her mother told me she refuses to let anyone see her.
Her mother told me she refuses to let anyone see her. Is that true?
I don't know, and the doctors don't know. No one seems to know anything. All I've been told is that Linda is unwell and that in her stead, I must look after matters. Now, please, I really do not have time to entertain you. You may have the run of the house, but do not break anything, and refrain from mucking about with items that aren't yours. 2 rules Jane seems incapable of following. And before I forget, our kitchen is being remodeled, so our dining situation is rather unorthodox. I've made arrangements with a local restaurant to deliver meals to us.
Ooh.
There should be a programmed number for them on the phone in your room. Feel free to order whatever you'd like.
That's kind of cool. I'm concerned with the thing I saw outside.
I'm concerned about that thing I saw outside.
It was purely your imagination, unless you saw a stray dog. But I will not countenance any histrionics about this issue. We have enough to worry about with Linda. And please do not get any ideas about going outside to investigate. I do not want you tracking mud all over this house.
Lulu.
Can you tell me about Lulu?
Lulu is a very old parrot.
Oh.
She must be over 80 years old. Please be very careful with her, especially if you feed her. Parrots have quite delicate constitutions, you know.
How long do parrots live? Oh, yeah, why don't you just give us the password?
Do you know what the password is for the computer in the library?
No, that was my brother's toy.
Toy? You think this is a game?
Goodbye.
Run along.
Okay, let me make sure I'm not missing anything here. No mention of the giant man-eating plant right behind us.
Who's hungry? Who's ready for some nummies?
Did you say something, Mrs. Drake?
Not to you, dear.
Nummies. Okay, I think I've looked in the rest of this room. So let's get out of here. That sounds like Resident Evil footsteps. I'm pretty sure they use the same sound file. Okay, we've been in that door. We explored this, but it was at like 3 in the morning, so everything was locked up. Yeah, not 80 years. Yeah, funny thing, 80 years seems like a long time for a parrot. Oh, 50 to 100, Nate, depending on the species and the living conditions. That's interesting. I mean, I guess in a way I'd kind of like to have a pet to outlive me, because you hate to have a pet, you know, die, like a cat or a dog. A lot of times in a human lifetime, you could have 4 or 5. And it's so sad to lose a pet. It's like a family member. Uh-oh, we haven't had any education lately. We're getting the horror music again. So to have a pet that actually outlives you, that's awesome. Gus is immortal. He better be. I can't imagine losing any of these puppies. Okay, see, the only thing there is pretty much the, whatchamacallit, the kitchen that we can't go into. I can't look at the clock. Hey, is this the guy that first had the parrot? Wait, are these the colors? I mean, not that the parrot is a color, but do we need to find a symbol that matches one of those symbols on that puzzle and the color? Let's see, my dog breed usually dies around now. He's lucky. What kind of breed dog do you have, Legend? Ooh, we're getting close. Oh, here's even more. Like the horse? That might be one of them. This bird might be one. Sometimes I have a hard time finding the back arrow. Oh my gosh, there's so many of these. So is this a lion? Or is that like a griffin or something? Oh, golden retriever. Yeah, that's interesting. It seems like the bigger dogs typically have shorter lifespans. A dog like this probably lived to be at least 15 years old. Okay, I'm not really seeing a close one-to-one connection with the colors of these. This might be closer. It kind of looks like the antelope, not 100%. Oh, you don't need to look at all of them, just one. Okay, so there's one in particular that I'm missing right now. Not that I have any real reason to look at them yet. I guess just to be, curious. I like the music here. So I guess I'm looking to see if maybe one of them opens up or is part of a puzzle. And now it's creepy music again. Oh, you know what? We need to check our cell phone. I forgot all about this. It said we had a new message or something, didn't it? I thought they said the internet doesn't work. However, it seems like it's going to work. What if we search for Blackmoor Manor, Essex County? What does this have to do with that? Okay, so this gives us the different zodiac symbols. This is getting in depth, huh? Just not email. Okay, that's right. I had it mixed up. Your dog's 11. That's really good, Legend. Feed him well. Keep him going as long as you can. I'm just kind of skimming this to see what other kind of clues we have here. Okay, what else can we search for here? Why stars seem to move? Oh, I guess that's what I clicked on the last time. I didn't mean to click that. That's why I was confused. I'm like, what does that have to do with Blackmoor Manor? There we go. The hitbox for those things is kind of wonky. The big thing to take from this, it was abandoned in 1650 after its owner was executed for witchcraft. There's creepy stuff going on here. Oops. Not sure if we got everything we needed to. Maybe we did. Hey, Kath. I'm back. Hopefully I'll have better luck now. Good to have you back, Kath. Essex. Definitely not London. How far are you from Essex, Blaze? I just want to go that way. Guess I gotta go forward, then I can go that way. So we're looking for one of these that has something unique about it. This is the last one. And this is like a snake eating itself. We did see a snake as one of those symbols. Snake in red. And looks like they have room for more. I don't see anything else that we have to do here. You're in Hampshire. Okay. I want the noises again. I think we've looked at everything downstairs. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Oh, maybe we didn't try the front door.
I better stay inside. If I track mud in the house, Mrs. Drake will kill me.
Okay, I think we've looked at everything else down here. There's a couple puzzles we don't really know the solutions to yet. We need a password for the computer. I don't know what to do with that tarot card reader. And then we might have some clues on how to work on that box puzzle, but not everything yet. He's going so fast I can't read them all. Sorry. I was just checking the pictures. Ooh, can the parrot help us understand the Latin phrases and give us clues for the puzzles? That couldn't be it, could it? Imagine you have to know Latin to play this.
Hi, Linda. Linda? I'll be going now.
Wow, she's ghosting us. Now, I'm guessing the bird clues is more for if you can't figure it out on your own, right, Nate? You don't get, like, important information that you need from there?
What's that?
With her eyes so bright, looks toward heaven at midnight. On the longest night of year, that's the one she holds most dear. Story friends, she's often heard to say, how I wish
that doesn't match what it says down here.
She knows though they can't remain, time will bring them round again.
What the heck is
I
that?
don't want to disturb them.
That's their lessons. This is the first glitch I've ever seen in this game. If somebody's gonna find a glitch, Nate, it's me. Okay, so let's take a look at this again, see how this might match up. I think this more or less just tells us maybe the moon phase. So let's take one for example, what I'm thinking. So let's find the snake, right? Because that was one of them. Where's the snake? How did you die twice and find a glitch? I just have those skills, Nate. I can't help it. Okay, so is that the snake or is that like a dragon? Maybe as far as they're concerned, it's two in the same. So that one, it was in the middle, right? So if we're to take that as like phases of the moon, which I don't really see like a 1-to-1 correlation, but if this was it. Let's see, how does that work? Yeah, see, I don't know how to say it's one half or the other, you know? I don't think that's quite it. I was gonna say maybe if it's on the right side or the left side, you do this, you know? And then you have to find the color downstairs, but...
Maybe I should take another look at Brigitte's coat of arms.
Oh, now we're getting a hint. Brigitte's coat of arms. Okay, so... the snake? Let's see if we can figure that one out. Wait a second. They just said Brigitte. Can I go back and hear that again?
Brigitte with her eyes so bright looks toward heaven at midnight. On the longest night of year, that's the one she holds most dear. Story friends she's often heard to say, how I wish that I could make you stay. She knows though they can't remain, time will bring them round again.
Longest night of the year. I don't know if that has anything to do with it being the longest night, but does that have something to do with a full moon, maybe? Oh, I don't know, Tuesday. That's beyond my knowledge. Maybe solstice? Okay, so we're looking for Brigitte's coat of arms. Guess we have to find the snake, right? I know we found it. I just don't remember what side of the house it was. No, no snake. Here we go. Brigitte is red. How do I know that's Brigitte, though? Like, it doesn't say the name anywhere. But I'm thinking that's the one. Because those aren't names. I think they're like sayings in Latin. Okay, so let's try, oops, red. And this is the longest night of the year. Oops. I thought maybe this. Brigitte is a name, okay. Hey Holly, how's it going? I am forgotten. Detective, teen detective. I'm failing miserably, Holly. I've died twice, and I've also glitched out the game somehow. Okay, so what if I back out right here? How do you know if you've done it right? I mean, there's only so many options that we can do there, right? Assuming red is the right color. I don't know. I'm gonna go back to thinking it's full. Like that. But red was definitely the color downstairs. Let's see, her coat of arms was in her room, but it's also out here, but it's easier to find in the room. Oh, that wasn't the coat of arms. So I'm not looking for the snake? Am I looking for something else? Brute force is the way to go. Whenever I'm confused, brute force is the way to go. There's this one too. But I assume because there weren't oh, what's this down here?
There?
I missed this.
Something fits in here, but what?
Hell if I know, some kind of key. You need all of them, okay. Does she jot these down in her notebook? Checklist. Okay, we have some new checklist items. So find out more about the stars and see if the star charts in my room can help me figure out how to open that little box. 2 words, web search. Okay, so let's use that. Let's get some help from that. Internet browser, search. Okay, so this is going to be part of it. I guess I got to read this whole thing. To someone standing on the Earth as it makes its annual journey around the sun appears to move through the surrounding stars on a predictable path. This path is called the ecliptic, and the 12 constellations, groups or patterns of stars as seen from Earth, through which the sun seems to pass are known as the zodiac. The planets also appear to move through the zodiac, and like the constellations, they have been named after Roman and Greek gods. Here's our list. These and many other heavenly bodies appear and disappear from the sky throughout the year because the Earth is tilted on its axis at a 23.5-degree angle. Because of this tilt, the angles of the sun relative to the equator varies throughout the year, so that no day or night is ever precisely the same length. The longest day, here we go, and the shortest night is known as the summer solstice, you got it, or solstitium, which takes place around June 21st. The shortest day and longest night is known as the winter solstice, or bruma, and occurs around December 21st. The tilt of the Earth also results in the spring, or vernal, and fall, or autumnal, equinoxes. Around March 21st, or, oh gosh, equinoctium vernum, and September 21st, equinoctium autumnalis, the sun at noon is halfway between its highest and lowest points in the sky, resulting in days and nights that are nearly equal length. Okay, so that's that. So bruma and solstitium. Let's see. So, yeah, hints is great if you get seriously stuck. This is one of the hardest games in the series, but it also has the best puzzles. I'm glad I picked baby mode. Great pronunciation. If anything, Kath, you can guarantee I'm going to butcher pronunciation. Okay, so let's back out of here. So we know bruma and solstitium, but that doesn't really tell us exactly what I need to match these up yet. So we know how the mechanics of this thing work. Look at the charts. You mean these charts? Let's see if we can find those names. So here's solstitium. That would be the longest day of the year. So Pegasus, the Lynx. I think this was one of them, wasn't it? Lyra, Sagittarius, and Coma Bernicles. Okay. Okay, now this is making a bit more sense. So the longest day of the year is going to be these guys right here. I believe in you. One day we'll be able to redeem tokens for John to say pronunciation correctly. How could I do that, Blaze? I mean, I'd have to look it up and that wouldn't be as much fun. Okay, so let's look for this Lynx right here. I think that was one of the things. Oh my goodness, that's two Jaybirds. Let's give Jaybirds and company a second to watch the ad. Honestly, they're probably watching an ad for a movie that's not even going to be in theaters, because every movie's been delayed for the most part. Jaybirds and company, welcome everybody. How in the heck are you guys? Elegant Frost, what's up? Let me give you a quick shout out. Were you playing more Metal Gear, Jaybirds? What were you working on? Let's see here. You moved on to Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Awesome game. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Raiders. I hope you guys had a great stream. How you doing? Metal Gear 2. I played that when it first came out, and I remember, oh man, people were pissed when that game came out. If you're not familiar... Rage. Oh, dear gosh. Was that Spider Monkey? Nice. Tuesday won the duel. 4 tokens. The reception to that game, because they had a demo and you got to play as Solid Snake on a ship, right? Everybody got, cool, more Metal Gear. And then you get the game and you find out you don't play as Solid Snake the entire game. People were so pissed. I actually thought the game was really cool, and I remember the end of the game being very trippy and weird. And just like, I'm not going to spoil anything. It was bizarre, but I really liked it. How are you liking it, Jaybirds? Is this your first time playing, or have you played it before? And Max, how's it going? Your wireless headphones just shut down after the raid. Oh no. So can you hear me now, Max? Spider Monkey, how's it going? Oi, Hope you're having a good night, Spider. I am struggling at a girl made for young girls. I need help. Oh, it's your second time, but it feels like the first because I'm bad. Yeah, I haven't played it since 2001, so I've forgotten just about all the details. Now see, it was weird, like it wasn't even a battery low or anything. I wonder what happened, Max. I've had that happen before on raids though, when I jump in and all of a sudden my sound is just jacked up and I have to refresh it. Ooh, I'm gonna kill this name, and I apologize ahead of time, but... Rowinched. Is that correct? Rowindich. Rowindiched. Kill it. Murder my name. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Everybody knows I'm really terrible with words here. Oh, you didn't even play it that long ago. Poor Cheever. I got it. You just say Rowan. Rowan, thank you so much for the follow. That is much easier. We are playing a puzzle game called Nancy Drew, and trying to remember the entire subtitle. It's on my screen. Curse of Blackmoor Manor, in which there's some weird creepy stuff outside. There's a woman who's hiding in her bed and won't talk to us, and we're just trying to solve this weird puzzle right now. And I'm kind of trying to get the mechanics of these puzzles. So it has that symbol. I can change the color, and I can change the moon phase. So the one that I think we wanted to look at, is this the one? Let me see what else we have. We have the bunny, fish. I know they have real names. I don't know all the names of the zodiacs. I'm just gonna call it lion. We died twice. I didn't even think you could die in this game, to be honest. I've already died twice. I'm supposed to be wearing a dress to get in the full Nancy Drew attire. She might not be wearing a dress, Spider. She's probably not wearing a Game of Thrones shirt, but... Okay, so this one, it said, was the solstice. So I think this is going to be full moon, right? No, longest day. Would that be no moon? No, I'm going to say full. I'm going to say full. Cosplay. I have not done a cosplay stream yet, but I will do that for Spider-Man. You want the longest night. Okay. Let's see. Solstice was longest night? I thought solstice was longest day. So it depends. Is this would be the moon then? That makes sense. This would be longest day, right? So the color doesn't really matter. We can't even see it. Although maybe we are supposed to go back and look at the color. So, okay, tell me if I'm on the right path. We were looking at, let's see, I'm trying to piece everything together. Solstice, right here. This is what we were looking at, right? I think that's the same symbol, the lynx. And now let's see what color he is. Look at the coat of arms and the correct chart. So are we looking at the wrong chart right now for that symbol? Let's see. Oh no, this is it. It's Bruma. Wait, there's two lynxes. Is that right? Okay, now I'm more confused. It shows up twice. Oh, legend. Fireplaces are nice. I really like fireplaces. We have one in our house. Oh, just worry about Bruma. How would I know that? Okay, so here's Lynx. Bruma was... If we look at our cell phone, because I've already forgotten. It was near the end here. Bruma is winter solstice, so that would be the longest night. You have all the puzzles memorized. Puppy sticker. I'm very jealous. This is my first time, so I could definitely use some help. Not spoilers, but, you know, hints in the right direction. The song in Google. Okay, the song gave it away. Oh, wait, so how would I guess how would I know the song was pointed at a particular symbol? I guess whichever one I was looking at last. Okay, so maybe it only ever plays that song. I've tried so hard not to backseat game. Okay, so winter solstice, Bruma. So that makes me think the symbol should be this one, full moon. Longest night of the year. Now, we need to go find out on the coat of arms what color that is, right? Let's see, the song said that Bridget's favorite day was the longest night of the year. Okay, so that tells you it's Bruma. I also want to say Bruja. That's Vampire the Masquerade. Okay, so now we're going to look for the proper coat of arms. And this is her room. Okay, that makes more sense. So you were saying the coat of arms was in the room, Nate? We did look at one. Let me go back there real quick. We did look at one coat of arms there. But I don't remember seeing all the different symbols that I think we need from downstairs, right? Yeah, see, it doesn't have that link symbol. But purple is the color. So could that be the color for all of them? Wait, wrong one. This one. Okay, I think it's this one. There is no purple. You lie, coat of arms. Okay. Maybe we have to find one that actually matches those colors. Look closer at the coat of arms. Wait, hold on. I don't have a zooming feature. I'd be like, enhance. Is this really complicated or I'm just tired? Jaybirds, this game is made for young girls. Let's see if I can find it. Does it say here? Oh, no. I was going to say the company that made this game, I think is called Her or something like that. And I'm failing miserably. Is that in help? Herinteractive.com. I'm failing miserably. Very fitting for me. Okay, let's look more close. Oh, wait a second. So here's the colors here. We got red for full moon. Green for like a half moon. That was the... I forget what they called it. Okay, so let's try red maybe. If it's the longest night of the year... Why is it north, though? It's made for girls who aren't afraid of a mouse. There's been some creepy stuff in this game already, puppy. I don't know about not being scared of a mouse. I'm just tired. Honestly, Tuesday, sometimes I feel extra stupid when I'm streaming because I don't really take the proper time to, like, think the puzzles out. I'm kind of trying to rush and keep things moving. And I just don't click with things. Oh, thank you for the follow, puppy. Okay, we're getting closer. All right. We got north is red. South is a half moon green. West would be blue. East would be red again. Look back at here. We only care about Bruma. Oh, well that makes sense. These are all the different things. Okay. No, okay, I think it's clicking, guys. Herp and derp. Let's look at the top one. Draco. Red. It was... North was a solid red. Okay, now I see why it's shaped like this. See, I was thinking like this would be like the moon. But these ones in the middle didn't make sense. That made sense for like a sliver of the moon, but now it's making sense. Okay, so let's make Draco red and full. I am really good at that. I make it like way more complex than it needs to be. So we're going to change this to full. It's already red, so we're good there. Okay, and now the links. I'm not sure about the links. The links was a little confusing. We'll tackle that later. Let's look at the bunny. What's the deal with the bunny? I wish it would stay on the only page we need. The bunny's on the bottom. So let's see what south was on this chart over here. Green on the right side, right half green. I'll have to turn it again. Okay, green. Hopefully it saved it. This side, green. Okay. I'm curious. If I look at this, is it still red? Okay, good. It does save it. Last chance to get it in the green. Okay. Lion. Let's see what the lion was. This one. Okay. On the right side is Leo. That's kind of a sliver of darkness on the right side and red. So that should look like this and red. There we go. Okay, what's the next one? Fish. Let's check out what the fish is. If I had any kind of memory, I could do all this in one step, but I have to keep going back and forth. Okay, the fish's left side. And that's going to be one sliver of dark on the left side, and it's blue. Like that, and blue. Okay, now what's the deal with the links? Because that one was in the middle, wasn't it? Oh, you use the notebook for this sort of thing? Now, you say you use the notebook. You mean you write down your own notes? Or does she write down the notes as you find them? You make your own notes, okay. What's funny is when we were playing the last game, instead of writing down notes, because who's got time for that, I just straight up took a picture. Okay, so the center is all dark. I'm guessing that's what it's supposed to be, right? We don't even have to look at the chart. Oops, wrong one. Ta-da? No? I think I might have screwed something up. The fish. Okay, let's take a look at the fish again. I think I said... I said the right side was a little off in blue. Let's take a look at that again. No, it's the left side was dark. I just mixed up my directions. Like that.
I wonder what this is.
There we go. I know what that is.
This lens is supposed to go into a telescope that sits on a tripod.
What do you know? I know where a tripod is. Now you owe me 63 tokens. Sweet. And there's a note in here too. Oh wait, that's just the picture. Okay, so it's showing that we need a lens, I'm guessing? If I look in my inventory... So can I tell what that is? Oh, I have it in my inventory now. There we go. Alright, so I think we're missing part of it, but... Let's see if I can put it here. No. Because the other thing it might do, I believe... Oops, back up. Remember, there was like a little drawer over here. Maybe we can put it in here. There we go. Oh dear God. Out of the frying pan and into the fryer. What is this? Gotta catch them all. Done. Okay, that's not it. Alright, so we've seen these symbols before in our notebook. What is it asking us to do? Let's go back to the web, our internet search. We're going to have to match them up with... Let's see, we have the zodiac signs and the planetary symbols. Are these all one-to-one? No, because there's not the same number. Okay, never mind. We have to tap them in a certain order. I wonder, is the order different here? Oh, it is different. Okay. Ooh. Am I going to have to go back to the phone 100 times? Aries is... this one. Oh, this is going to be painful. I'm going to use my real phone to take a picture of this phone so I don't have to do that 90,000 times. Not 90,000, like 12, but you know what I mean. Don't mind me. Yoink. Oh, it's trying to scan that. It's seen something. What are you trying to scan, phone? Phoneception. Okay. I should have the orders. We already did Aries. Next is Taurus. It's going to be this one. Your phone is trying to hack them. And technically this is the same as writing down notes. It's just way more efficient. The next one looks like a 2. Then Cancer is a 69. Nice. Leo is squiggly right here. Virgo is kind of an... oh, there's 2 of them that are similar. It's this M that kind of looks like it's next to a Q. Libra is like the Omega symbol. The line underneath it. I think it's this one. Scorpio's the other M with the little pointer at the end. Sagittarius is kind of like a... that thing. Like a cross with an arrow. Capricorn is... is it even here? I don't even see Capricorn. Wait, which ones do we not have we not done? We haven't done this one. We haven't done the squiggly lines. We haven't done this. Is that supposed to be it? This does not look like what it looks here. On this, if you can see, is it going to show up? Look at that Capricorn right there. It looks like a 76. I don't know what that is, but that's the only one that might be kind of close. And then Aquarius. And then this is the last one right here. Nice. Couldn't see that at all, sorry. It probably wasn't in focus. What is this? Is that a moon? I wish I could tell what it was. I'm amazed, John. Wait, amazed of what? What did I do? What I would like to do is find out what this is. A surprise moon. We should probably keep that closed so nobody knows what we did. Oh, I had a little hint, Nate. Where was it up there? Puppy was saying tap them in order, and I'm like, maybe just the order, like chronological? So I had help. It would have taken me at least another 5 minutes to figure that out. At least. Okay, so let's check out our to-do list. It's in our notebook. So we have to see if there's a telescope. We can ask Jane. Let's just do that first. Let's just do these in order. Jane, I think, was in the very far room.
Who's the pretty bird in the mirror? Pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain.
That thing
Polly
always
is a
surprises
stupid
me.
bird. Polly is a stupid bird.
Guess she's not in her room.
Isn't that her, though? This is Jane's room, right? No, Jane's the little girl. We haven't seen her yet. She's still in her studies. Okay, we can't ask her. That's Mrs. Drake. Okay. Oh, poor funny thing. What's that last one? I feel like ignored child is a Pisces. I just didn't recognize the symbol. I'm sorry. Oh, so we could use our time warping abilities and go to the end of her class. Yes, puppy. There's so many adventure games that I step away from for a couple days. I come back and I'm like, what the hell was I doing? This helps tremendously. Okay, so it looks like I have to push all the symbols on that secret panel in the wall in a particular order.
Check.
I say, didn't I do that? She checks it if she's actually done it.
Can't check that off yet.
Okay, nice. Okay, find out more about the stars and see if their chart help me figure out how to open the little box. We already did that.
That's done.
Figure out how to open the little box in my room that has those 5 animals on it.
I'm finished with that.
Done. Figure out what's in what order to pull those levers at the top of the noisy stairs. Ultra combo! Dear God, why? I guess because we're comboing all these tasks. All right, I can see that. Find out what the password for the computer is. We don't know that. Talk to Jane. Okay, after 2 p.m. So yeah, 3 would work. Go see this Nigel Mukherjee guy in the library. We went in the library. I didn't see him there. Find out what's making all those weird noises in the upstairs hallway. Sounds like they're coming from under that blanket. We already did that.
I'm finished with that.
That was just the parrot. Talk to Linda as soon as possible. Did that.
I'm finished with that.
Figure out where the conservatory is. We did that.
I'm finished with that.
Note to self. When a task has been completed, remember to check it off.
I'm finished with that.
So all we have to do is wait for her to get out of class. But I think we should try the stairs first. I have a feeling we have to match the sounds we hear as we go up the stairs. And do them in the same order when we get up there. So let's... Can somebody in chat help me, maybe just one person in chat, help me just jot them down as we hear them. Bling. Oh, you have them written down already? Perfect. That'll save us time. But we have bling, whoop, wah, budding, or blooding.
Quality time.
This is quality. Ooh, I like Easter eggs, puppy. We should totally do that. Whoop, wah, bang, bang. Okay. So let's try them in reverse order. So the first one's going to be blang if we go reverse order. Bang, sorry. That's TikTok. So these two right here, we didn't even hear those. Stium and TikTok. Okay, so bang, bang, wah, blooding, whoop. Oh, so close. Was that it? Bling. Did I do that in the wrong order? Blang, bang, wah. Oh, nope. 2 is B is whoop. A is whoop. Okay. Bang, bang, wah, whoop. Blooding. Ah, that's bling. That's wah, okay. Archer Hawk 95. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, where was I? I'm gonna restart this. Bang bang. Wah. I'm trying to do it in reverse order. Whoop was A. Yeah. Blooding is C. Wah is B. No. Wah was D. Dang it. Wah. Whoop. Bling. I think I did it in the reverse order. Now do I back up? No, I probably screwed one up. Sorry, I'm trying to help Blaze. I know, imagine coming into the stream and just seeing all these weird noises. Hey, it got us a follow. It's written, but I don't see words here, Blaze. I have to both... Because I'm reading it. I'm reading it, Blaze. However, when I see blooding, I don't necessarily think A. I wasn't born that way, but I'm working on it. I'm sorry, Blaze. So, one more time. Bang is E. E, E. Wah is D. Whoop is A. Okay. Blooding is B. No, that's bling. That's D. Wait, which one is blooding? Blooding is C. That's where I think I screwed up last time. Whoop. C. Blooding. Then back to Wah. No, that's whoop. God damn it. Bang bang. Wah. I need to translate these to letters. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this. Whoop. Blooding is C. Bang bang. Wah. Whoop. Blooding. Wah. Whoop is over here. B. Okay, that was definitely in reverse order. Maybe it was a timing thing. I might have gone too slowly. I don't know.
And the winner is Lulu.
I don't know what.
Felicity, the door! The door!
I don't know what the Easter egg I'm supposed to see is. There we go. Thank you, Nate. Now I have a translation. Although I'm 99% sure I did do that in reverse order. Bang bang. Wah. Whoop. Lading. Wah. Oh crap. Whoop. Oh, it gives you a literal egg. Try clicking the chattering teeth in James' room. We'll have to try that later. Okay, let me try the correct way. Okay. So bling. Let me see if I can do it without the letters. Just because I haven't really memorized it, but I'm gonna try. Bling. Whoop. Wah. Blading.
It was a tragedy. That's all it was.
Whoop. Wah. Bang bang. Okay, so there's that. That's in the correct order. I did that without looking at the translation. You should have whooped when you should have wad. One more time in reverse. Oh, Tuesday. Thank you so much for the biddies. And by the way, before we exit this, that was absolutely a tragedy. That's all it was, guys. Alright. That is going to be a token for you guys. Thank you again, Tuesday. Token time! Kind of like Combo Breaker. Alright. Let me do this again in reverse. Bang. Oh, I can't do it anymore. Never mind, guys. Nice catch, Tuesday. All right. That might have been... Was that your first catch in the channel? No, I think when we were doing the last stream and we dumped a whole bunch of tokens, you definitely got some then. All right. So, what did we actually get? Another key. Combo breaker! There it is. I'm the token champ today. And did you get one? You weren't playing basketball, were you? I was going to say, Nate got 2 for basketball. All right, let's see. There was a door downstairs that was locked, wasn't there? Maybe we can use the key for that. Oh, 8 from dueling. Nice. Was this the locked door? No. There was some door here that was locked. That's the computer room. Oh. Is it this one? No. Oh, maybe it was in this hallway. Well, there's this right here. We can't go in the kitchen. No, I guess that was it. Oh, upstairs. There's one upstairs. Yeah. Thank you, Nate. Yeah, I forgot all about that. There's another coat of arms over here.
You're gonna need a bigger boat. The time has come for closing books.
What the heck was that? It's the bigger boat. That's a line from Jaws. I'm not sure what the last one was. Okay, so let's try this key in this door.
I need the key. I need the key.
So not this key, apparently. This isn't the key we just picked up, is it?
I need the key. I need the key.
Oh, the pretty bird in the mirror.
Whoa. She can kind of talk over herself. It gets louder. I have to test the limits of this. You might want to turn it down if you have headphones on or something.
I need the key.
Oh, she can have an echo.
I need the key.
So she can only say it twice. I can't spam it. Okay, let's go back to our handy dandy notebook. It probably gave us... Spoiler alert, she needs the key. Actually, this is the new meme from this game, Spider.
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England.
Worst options scene ever in a game. Ever.
Felicity! The door! The door!
Okay, so wait, back to this. We haven't found a telescope. We can change the time to talk to Jane, but I want to make sure we're not missing anything else. We did this.
Check.
Find out what the password is. We don't know that yet. Talk to Jane and go see this Nigel guy in the library. Did we miss him? Let me try going to the library again.
Felicity! The door! The door!
Go to the library and see if there's somebody in there. I am Samuel Gordon. Oh, there is somebody in here. I hear somebody typing. There he is. I didn't see him earlier. Oh, he's looking at us all creepy-like.
Ah, yes. Are you here from the agency? It's about time.
It's just slightly unsettling watching them animate. Just slightly. No, I'm Nancy Drew. A friend of Linda's? Question mark?
No, I'm Nancy Drew, a friend of Linda's.
How do you do? I'm Nigel Mukherjee. I'm researching the Penvellyn family, and Mrs. Drake has graciously opened the library for me. Nothing much has been written about the Penvellyns. Until now.
Why?
Why do you think that is?
It might have something to do with their scandalous history. Or perhaps it has something to do with the family treasure.
What do we care about more, scandal or treasure? I want to know scandal. We heard some fighting on a cell phone call earlier.
Scandalous history?
Well, having a family member burned as a witch can hardly be considered a mark of pride, I
Ooh.
dare say. And then there's the whole business with the Blackmoor beast.
That's probably what we saw outside. I want to know about the beast.
Blackmoor beast?
It's a story that's been told for generations out here. During the 1600s, many of the villagers reported seeing a strange beast with red eyes and giant fangs prowling the moors. They asked the mistress of Blackmoor Manor, Eleanor Penvellyn, to put a bounty on the beast's head. But, oddly enough, she not only refused, she forbade anyone from hunting the creature. It was rumored that the beast was Eleanor's husband, whom she had cursed for finding out too much about the Penvellyn secret.
That's right, Spider. The chest and neck, they don't move at all. It's another animatronic. Just the arms. Just like that. Penvellyn's secret. Or no, I want to tell him that we saw something outside.
When I was walking up to the house, I saw something with red eyes that called out to me.
Really? How extraordinary.
Really?
Are you sure it wasn't just jet lag?
Positive, and I heard it make this kind of growling sound.
Perhaps it was the cursed husband of Eleanor Penvellyn, prowling about the moors in search of lost Yanks.
Hey,
who's Eleanor Penvellyn?
I resemble
Eleanor
that remark.
Penvellyn, tried and convicted of witchcraft in 1650, quite the height of the witch trials here in Essex. It was rumored that Cromwell arranged the conviction.
Cromwell?
Cromwell?
Oliver Cromwell? Ironsides? I suppose they don't teach history any longer in the U.S. Lady Penvellyn was a rather vocal critic of Cromwell's policies and helped many of his enemies flee the country. Whether she actually was a practitioner of witchcraft is unknown, although many visitors to the manor during her tenure reported hearing strange, ghostly bells. Some even saw phantom hands floating about the manor, tolling their charmed chimes.
I'm wondering, how would this game have looked in 2004? You got to think, what came out in 2004? Shadow of the Colossus? Halo 2, maybe? What other games were we getting around that time? Okay, now tell me about the treasure. Ooh, Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines. So if that came out Tuesday, also Half-Life 2, yeah. Sly 2. So, I mean, you know it's a budget game, but for CG and whatnot, it wasn't too awful for a budget game at the time. Okay, tell me about the family treasure.
Tell me about the Penvellyn family treasure.
For centuries, the Penvellyns have been very secretive. Some believe they're protectors of a fabulous treasure, or of some dark secret.
Heck no, we're not going to let you get back to your work. What about the paintings?
Who are all those paintings of in the Great Hall?
Those are the Penvellyns who owned Blackmoor Manor at one time or another.
All right, now we have to let them go.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Valet!
Valet? What's that mean? Valet. Okay, we still don't really have any hints for the password, so we'll have to come back to that. However, we can check something off of our phone. My phone had like a message on it. Are we missing? Does that mean we got an email or something? What does that mean? I thought we don't get new emails. Maybe... Oh, does that mean we have a new thing to search? There we go, Beast of Blackmoor. Uh-oh, pie in Latin. Thank you, puppy. Such wrong pronunciation. So whenever you have that notification, that means there's something new to Google. Thank you, Nate. Okay, it's not multiple pages. It's not too bad. The Beast of Blackmoor. In 1557, sheep herders reported seeing a creature with gleaming red eyes, the head and fur of a wolf, and the body of a human on a moonlit moor surrounding the Blackmoor estate in Essex County, England. Remember, this is history. This is not fiction. The sightings continued off and on for decades afterwards. Poor Blaze has to deal with this all the time. sometimes accompanied by reports of missing dogs, cats, and lambs. In 1650, when the owner of Blackmoor Manor was tried and later burned at the stake for witchcraft, the number of sightings skyrocketed. The beast continued to be spotted on fairly regular basis through the mid-18th century, but after that was rarely seen. The last reported sighting was May 1990. So when does this game take place? Do we know that? Is it supposed to be modern times? One day, John will say pronunciation correctly, and I'll cry tears of joy. I want to try to do it like Cat's doing it. Pronunciation. Got it. Nailed it. All right. Perfect. Mwah. Pronunciation, sorry. I don't know why. I've always heard pronoun, but pronunciation. Don't listen to Blaze. That was perfect. All right. We have something else to check off here now, don't we? Sometimes I do it on accident. Sometimes it's like Marmite. You never know. Okay, find out. No, we don't have the password. We did this one, though.
That's done.
Okay, so now... Enunciation? Blaze? So now we need to change the time. It says after 2. I guess I'll just change it to 3, or should we go directly to 2? Pronun? Is that what you're trying to say, Spider? Okay, oh god, don't change it a whole day. Alarm. I wish... this is like a superpower. She can just, like, immediately sleep until any time she wants. I wish I could do that. Let's just go ahead and do 2.
What was that?
Whoa. Something's trying to break in. No one there. The hell was that, guys? Ah, now we can go in here. It's the priest.
Hi, you must be Nancy.
Oh, God.
I'm so pleased you're here. I'm Jane. I know you've come to visit my stepmom, but I'd love it if you could pop by whenever
Came
you
out
get
of
the
nowhere.
chance. Oh, we'll have such fun. Let's play a game.
With the soulless eyes and just that weird doll face. Just, hi, I'm Chucky. Kill it with fire. I did just walk into her room. You mean its room. I'm not convinced that's a human. All right. Oh god, it's even like creepy. Let's play a game, Charlie. Wanna play? I like to be hugged. All right. I'd like to ask some questions before you steal my soul, Jane.
Not right now. Maybe later. I'd like to ask some questions first.
Sure, what do you want to know? About Mummy? I mean, Linda. I do hope you'll help. She's been a bit out of sorts lately.
Mummy, I mean Linda. It's the Blackmoor beast in disguise. This is the true form. This is probably scarier than the beast form. Do you know why she doesn't want to be seen?
Do you know why she doesn't want to be seen?
I think maybe it's because of the lady in black. I was playing in Mummy's room when she wasn't there, and when I looked up, there was a lady all dressed in black putting something on Mummy's nightstand.
Have you guys ever seen that movie, Lady in Black? I think that's what it was called. Is that right? It was a horror movie. It came out, I don't know, in B-movie time, maybe like 10 years ago. And it had Harry Potter in it. What's that guy's name? Daniel Radcliffe? He was in it. I actually think it was pretty good. It wasn't like my favorite horror movie, but it was definitely creepy, and it had like a good slow build where it started off just kind of like world building and story, and then it got real creepy at the end. It wasn't just constant jump scares, you know? Yeah, and it was right after Harry Potter. I recommend it if you like scary movies. It was like a solid 8 out of 10, but worth watching. Let's see. Oh gosh, I want to ask both of these questions. So it was putting something on her nightstand. The woman left something?
The woman left something?
The lady put a note on Mummy's nightstand, but I didn't read it. That's when Mummy started feeling poorly. I don't want to think about that. Let's play a game. It will cheer me up.
So, creepy lady in black put something on the nightstand, and then Mom all of a sudden is acting weird. What would you like to play, creepy doll girl?
Sure. What would you like to play?
Look inside the chest over there and pick a game. My great aunt said it's a hope chest, so I put my games in there in the hope someone would come over to play. We can play bull,
Okay.
constellation match, petroglyph punch, skull and bones, and I also have a jigsaw puzzle.
You sure have a lot of games.
I love games. I want to make computer games when I grow up.
This doll is almost as creepy as her. Horns. I haven't seen that donut. I've had that on my Netflix watch list for quite a while. This is the most depressing child. I put my games in there because it's a hope chest, and I hope someone will play with me. It's like, aw, poor kid. Yet the boy. Oh, put a note on Mummy's nightstand. There we go. And when she read it, that made her sick. Sorry, I missed that. Okay, what's with the creepy eyeballs? Since Spider's here, I think we need to play Skull and Bones, because that sounds like a pirate game.
Feel like playing Skull and Bones?
We actually get to play it? What's going on here?
My friend Hugo bought this for me. It's like Go Fish, but you have to collect 3 of a kind of weird things like zombies and ghosts. You go first.
This seems awesome. Okay, we have to collect 3 of a kind. I already got... We got 2 gray cards, 2 green cards. How do you play? Do you give one away? You'll need the key. What do you mean the key, Spider?
Do you have any coffins?
Nada. Any bones?
Get out your shovel.
Are these mine? Oh, I'm only seeing mine. Okay, I thought maybe these were hers. I was confused.
Do you have any witches?
Go dig. Do you have any skulls?
Get out your shovel. Do you have any tombstones?
Nada. Any bones?
You're going to have to go dig.
Wow.
Do you have any spiders?
Here you go.
That's a match.
There we go. I've already asked for everything. Get out your shovel. Go dig. It's kind of cute. Do you have any keys? For this game, Spider? No. We do have 2 keys for doors, and we don't know what it opens yet. I think I've already asked for these, but she might have gotten one. Let's go with the coffin again.
Do you have any coffins?
Dig. Any bats?
You're going to have to go dig.
Okay, we haven't asked her about this one yet.
Do you have any haunted houses?
Here you go.
Now, do we have to match all of them? Because, yeah, it didn't end when I had the 3 spiders.
Do you have any ghosts?
Here you go.
I got a match.
There we go. So that's 2. I think you have to have all the cards on your screen maybe matching.
Do you have any tombstones?
Here you go.
Do you have any witches?
Go dig. Any bats?
Go dig.
Let's go haunted house again.
Do you have any haunted houses?
Sorry.
That's a match.
Do you have any skulls?
Get out your shovel. Do you have any coffins?
Dig.
Oh,
any
now
bats?
we have a new thing.
Sorry. Do you have any bones?
Here you go.
I got a match. Do you have any witches?
Sorry. Any bats?
Oh.
Go dig. Do you have any tombstones?
Here you go.
That's a match.
Sweet. This whole thing's going to fill up, isn't it? Oh, we want to have the most matches. I was thinking once you have all of your cards matched up, you were done. Do we already ask for this?
Do you have any skulls?
Here you go.
That's a match.
Oh, wow. Okay, we just have witches and coffins. I think I asked for witches last.
Do you have any coffins?
Here you go.
That's a match.
Last one?
Do you have any witches?
Sorry.
I got a match.
Oh, nice.
Do you have any zombies?
All yours.
Any bats?
Sorry. You got a match. Good for you.
Was that her first match? I've gotten like 7. Okay, let's ask about zombies.
Do you have any zombies? I win.
You're so good, Nancy.
So once we win a mini game, then we can ask her more questions. This child is easy to annihilate in this game. I didn't even know what I was doing. Okay, have you ever seen anything strange outside? That's kind of a cute game.
Have you ever seen anything strange outside?
Once I saw my Uncle Roger's toupee fly off during a windstorm. Talk about freaky.
I mean strange animals.
I mean, have you seen a strange animal outside?
No, but I have heard weird noises like this. Howling. But not like a dog howling, more like something human. I don't want to think about that. It's scary enough having to live in this gloomy place.
So there is definitely something outside. Other people have seen it too. Oh, we needed to ask her about a telescope. I forgot about that.
Jane, did there used to be a telescope in my room?
Mm-hmm. I took it outside to look at the stars. But if you want it back, you'll have to play a game with me.
I knew you were going to say that.
I just did.
Okay, what's the game?
Let's see how quick your reflexes are. I'll time you. If you get the puzzle done in time, I'll return the telescope. If not, then you'll have to try again.
1 game per question. Dang it. Spider, have you ever seen this game before? This one is kind of sad. A sad puzzle?
On your mark, get set, go!
I think I'm going to screw this up. Can I turn these?
5 minutes.
No, I can't turn them. Okay. So at the very least, I can get the edges done pretty quickly. Oh, it's hard to click on the ones you want. Remember, this is meant for kids, John. You can do this. You got this. I actually just did a puzzle with Andy very recently. It was a really cool Disney Beauty and the Beast puzzle, and it was what's that like artist that does those really cool looking Disney creations that are like kind of like water paint almost? I'm trying to think of the painter's name.
4 minutes.
I'm missing a piece here. Here we go. Kincaid. Thomas Kincaid. I kind of want to... Oh, I can move them off. Thank goodness. I need to see these things. There we go. That's better. So much better.
There.
Come on, good show.
5 minutes.
I'll put the telescope back in your room first chance I get.
2 hours later. Yeah, 5 minutes is too long. Well, I mean, we did put the game on easier mode, but I think that was for the puzzles, not necessarily the mini games, I guess. I don't know. Don't overestimate John Spider. The longest I've taken was 3 minutes as an 8-year-old. So maybe I thought it was like water paint looking on the way he did the art on the Disney puzzle that I did. I'll have to take a picture of it and put it on Discord. It looks really cool. Oh, you can rotate them on Senior Detective. Okay, that would be tricky. Maybe it's oil painting. Maybe not watercolor. I'm terrible at knowing those different kinds of art styles. It is pretty much a creepier go fish, huh, Tuesday? I like that. Okay, so now tell me. Let's see, where is that? I need to ask about the telescope again, don't I? I don't even see the option for telescope anymore. Oh, she already said that. She'll put it in my room. Okay. Let's ask her about the password.
Do you know what the password is for the computer in the library?
Yes, but I won't tell. Not unless you beat me at Skull and Bones. You go first.
I already trashed you at Skull and Bones, little girl.
Do you have any spiders?
Dig. Your witches, please.
All yours.
Tombstones?
Get out your shovel.
Watch, now she's on like super hard mode. She's masochistic. I tried that password actually, Spider Monkey. Didn't work.
Do you have any bats?
Here you go.
Do you have any zombies?
Here you go.
Do you have any coffins?
Here you go.
Man, we're getting all of her stuff.
Do you have any skulls?
Dig.
Oh.
Your witches, please.
You're going to have to go dig. Do you have any ghosts?
Here you go.
We already asked about spiders, but she might have them now. She wants to be demolished.
Do you have any spiders?
Sorry.
Oh.
Your witches, please.
Get out your shovel.
You already asked me about witches. Like very recently.
Do you have any haunted houses?
Nada. Tombstones?
Sorry. Do you have any bones?
Dig. Tombstones?
You're going to have to go dig.
She keeps asking for those tombstones. Trying to think of the order we did. I think bats was a while ago. Oh, we actually have to wrap this up. Actually, probably after this one. Good call, Blaze. I'm having so much fun, I lost track of time.
Do you have any bats?
Dig. Do you have any skulls?
All yours. You got a match.
Oh,
good for you.
She got the first match.
Tombstones?
I might be in trouble
Sorry.
here.
Do you have any ghosts?
Go dig. Do you have any zombies?
All yours. You got a match.
Crap.
Good for you.
Your witches, please.
Go dig. A match? You're doing great.
She's killing me.
Do you have any coffins?
Dig.
That's a match.
Thank goodness.
Any bones?
All yours. You got a match. Good for you.
Any haunted houses?
All yours. You got a match. Good for you.
Tombstones?
Afraid not. Do you have any ghosts?
Dig. Do you have
Thank
any
goodness.
spiders?
All yours.
No.
You got a match. Good for you.
Tombstones?
Sorry.
A tragedy. That's all it was.
Do you have any coffins?
Dig.
That's a match.
Thank God.
Would you happen to have any ghosts?
No!
All yours. You got a match. Good for you.
I'm a goner.
Tombstones? I won. Do you want to play a game?
No, little girl. I don't want to play with you anymore. You just wrecked me. Okay, we'll have to come back to that. That was funny. Oh my gosh. I went from just demolishing her to just getting slaughtered. That was bad. Okay. Do I not have an option? Oh, here we go. Not right now. I'll talk to you later.
Not right now. I'll talk to you later.
Toodles.
Ooh, on a coat of arms. I probably looked at that puppy and I totally missed it. Blaze, I don't want to play a game, especially not Nancy Drew. That's funny. It's almost more creepy in this position, isn't it? All right, let's go ahead and save it. I like the creepy motif this game has. Seriously, this whole house has a really cool, like, old style to it. I like it. What was that Japanese thing? Uchini Madame Butterfly. That's an awesome door. Check that out. Definitely doesn't look like a little girl's room, but it looks really awesome. Alright guys, so that was our first official stream for this game. However, and to keep it, what do you call it? Fair, so nobody knows who's voting for what. We're going to do a quick vote on whether you guys want to see this game played more. We do this at the end of every stream that somebody requests a game. So I'm going to put it in the chat, and you guys can all vote on whether you guys want to see this again. And if we do, we'll complete the game on stream. 10-4. And if you don't vote yes, I'll be disappointed. We've had a couple times where somebody voted no. No problem with that. That's why I do the chat vote rather than the big vote that appears on screen, because everybody can see what you vote there. This way, I can do it where everybody, it's kind of like anonymous. So new poll. The last one we did was for Sally Face. More Nancy Drew? Yes or no? You don't vote with bits. Subscribers don't get 2 votes. It's not subscriber only. We'll make it, we'll give it 3 minutes. Just in case people have walked away for a second, we'll give them a minute to come back. Okay, I just started the poll. So up in your chat at the top, hopefully you can see it on mobile. I've heard mixed things. I don't... Maybe... Oh, did I forget to do one for Black Mirror 2, Blaze? Now that you say that, I might not have even done that. The first one was pretty much a landslide, so I'm sure it would have made a difference, but I don't think I did one. I'm sorry, I totally forgot to do one for that one. Yeah, so on the very top of chat, if I look at my thing, it says current poll, more Nancy Drew. You have to click on that, and then it gives me the option to do it. If you're on mobile, I'm not sure if it works. I've heard mixed things. Some people have said it has worked, some people said it hasn't. However, if it is not working for you, you don't see anything, you can just say yes or no in the chat, and we'll just count that towards the overall results. You see it on mobile? Yeah, it might be different between iOS and... I vote for you, John. I vote yes. I appreciate that, Spider. I could see some people be like, this game's too scary. I can't handle it. Unfortunately, I definitely can't... not that I can't. I don't want to put the games that I put stream, because if you guys voted no on my games, I'd be crushed. I'm just kidding. I'm just going to play what I want to play. But for these things, because we could get a troll game, I always want to make sure that you guys get the chance to say whether you want to see more. I want you to suffer. So we have about 1 minute to go. I voted maybe. I didn't put that option, Spider. Ooh, I want to know what you want us to vote as John. For me personally, this game's pretty hilarious so far. The fact that I've died twice, that I'm struggling on puzzles for a game that's made for 8-year-old girls. I think this is great. And it has like a lot of either riffable scenes or genuinely creepy scenes. So I think it's pretty entertaining. I'm digging it so far. I would vote yes. However, I don't usually want to... I need to do that until after the stream. I don't want to sway votes at all. I want you guys to pick. Sorry. Definitely a lot of meme content. We already have a sound effect that we need to create about the... Hi, Ned. What does she say exactly? This is reporting from Blackmoor Manor or something like that. I need the key. What are you talking about the keys? Oh, wait. The message that she said when I was trying to open the door. That's right. Dear Ned, that's it. Greetings from jolly old England. I was way off. Okay, looks like it's done. Let me view the results. This definitely was more mixed. All right, so we have 5 yeses, 63% said yes, and 3 no's, 38%. So we will be continuing this game and playing through completion. Now, I checked out, I always do this every game. I looked online and it seemed like the average time to beat was about 9 hours or so, 9 to 10 hours. So my guess, just off the top of my head, probably 5 or 6 streams, depending on how productive we are. 6 yes counting puppy. Is this your puppy, Tuesday? Or, no, sorry, puppy sticker. That's right. So 6 yeses, sorry. Wait, I need to change my vote. Wouldn't have made a difference, Spider. Unless you accidentally voted no. Then it still wouldn't make a difference. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for the stream. That was a blast. We got some shout outs to do. Quite a people followed and rated the stream too. That was awesome. Oh my goodness, Nate. Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. You know what that means, guys. Actually, they're already on the screen. Bam. It's token time. All right, so while I'm doing that, the shout-outs. We had, let's see, how many hours ago? 3 days ago, that's too far away. Okay, so Finn, when we first started off the stream, we got a big raid from Finn. Dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And then Jaybirds, shortly after that, with an even bigger raid. Thank you so much, Jaybirds. You guys are awesome. Always good to have you here. And then I might butcher this, but I think the short name I can use, Rowan. Thank you for the follow. And then Puppy Sticker, let's see, Archer Hawk, both of you, thank you for the follow as well. And then Tuesday and Nate, thank you for the cheers. Oh my gosh, and another one. I need the key. Kind of like that. Thank you so much, Spider. That is another token. Oh man. And Ian for the auto host. I'll have to check to see if I get any traffic from your channel, Legend. I do get to see where the majority of my viewers come from, which is really cool. Ooh, who got that one? Funny Thing. Oh, you got both of them. Nice. Jumps, Funny Thing. All right, guys. So the next stream will be the normal scheduled time, Thursday. It'll be... Where's your green? You want to know where my green is? So that's another token. I'll show you some green. Just a sec. There's my green. I've got green all over the place. Nobody has this much green. That's a lot of green. My whole chair is green. Good game. The illusion is ruined. You've wrecked it. No, you want to know what really ruins the illusion? Check this out. Whoa, that looks kind of cool, actually. Just the chair is green screened out. That's kind of neat, actually. He has a body. Oh my god. A cursed chair. John isn't wearing pants. I won't stand up that far. You don't want to see what's under there. Ooh, green face paint stream win. Where you just see my eyes. That'd be kind of cool. So how do you green screen out a chair? It's super simple. I mean, if I hide this again, let's see. Let me hide that filter again. It's quite literally just a green cover on the chair. It's actually the second cover that I bought. I had bought one from Amazon, and it was a little too dark. A lot of it was a little bit shaded out, and it just didn't work that well. But I found a much brighter one. This is meant for like a dining room table or something, but it's like spandexy and it fits fine. It works great. So for this, I think it's perfect. He has a body. Ooh, petition for John to wear green pants so his legs don't exist. That would be a pretty funny idea, Nate, where every time I get up from stream, it's just literally no pants from the bottom. I'll buy some pants. I got jeans. But yeah, it's just green pants so I can actually walk around the room and it'll be totally chroma keyed out. That would be awesome. All right, Dude Spider, thank you so much for the biddies. That is another token for you guys. Oh, can you please peek your head up from behind the chair? What are you talking about? Oh, I see what you mean. Like this? Is that what you wanted to see? No, I definitely have to do token Spider Monkey. Put your wallet away, dude. Thank you so much, man. Is that 3 in a row? No, I definitely want to do some more fun things with the green screen stuff, especially because I got this chair chroma keyed out. I could definitely put myself in like different scenes and make it more fun. Kind of like what we do with the basketball. And this, well, I mean, right now it's not going to work because I made the green screen go away. But usually when I go to this scene, it looks kind of cool how it's all chroma keyed out. Yes, totally forgot. Silhouettes. Happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. It definitely was not... Oops, wrong scene. It's definitely not... It is St. Patrick's Day today. It's definitely not a normal St. Patrick's Day. With everything going around, you don't want to be going out and mingling with a lot of people. It's not what it usually is. Ooh, green screen everything but your headphones. That'd be kind of cool. But I hope you guys all had a good day. It's a weekday, so I wouldn't have really been... you know, celebrating St. Patty's Day too much anyway, but Skype party, there you go. Let's see. Wait, it's St. Patrick's Day. I said both, St. Patty's Day or St. Patrick's Day. Do English people not like the term St. Patty's Day? And become green screen. Patties, yeah. I mean, I've heard it both ways. Patties is better, but I can see how that probably is a little triggering. Let's see. Ooh, there's a Chrome extension now called Netflix Party where you can watch shows with your friends. Does everybody have to have Netflix though, Sil? I think Twitch does something like that for Amazon Prime, but everybody has to have Amazon Prime. And you can't chat, and you can't do a lot of Twitch features. It's weird. Ooh, get a green Bershka. There we go. Irish people will hate you if you say patties instead of patties. I don't know that I know some people that have Irish descent, but not like true Irish people, you know? Like from Ireland. Let's see, I'm not sure because you send the link to people and you can chat on the page. Oh, maybe that would work. That'd be kind of cool. It would be neat to do some stuff for a like a movie stream sometime, you know? Okay, it is past time for me to go, guys. I didn't mean to go on this long. Let's find somebody to raid. And we will be back here Thursday, same time. Let's see, who's streaming right now, guys? Ooh, Kate is currently playing Death Stranding. I haven't seen very much of that game, but it looks crazy. Irish hate green beer drinkers. Green beer, there's no green beer. It's just beer with a lot of green food coloring. Kind of gross, makes your teeth all green. So yes, everybody, be very safe. I hope you guys all have a great night. Let's say hi to Kate. I'm going to get in her channel just so I have it all ready for the raid. And if you guys have not met Kate before, she's awesome. She does a lot of fun stuff. The John's scared, yeah. Nice, thank you, Legend. Appreciate you sharing that. Man, I've changed the way my screens are all oriented. I keep forgetting I can't go between them very easily. Oh, Legend, thank you for shouting out all of that. So everybody, be safe. Stay away from tons of other people. Wash your hands. Just use common sense. We're all going to be fine. You guys are awesome. I will see you in a couple days and we can take another break from reality and see some more of this goofy, hilarious, kind of creepy game. I'm excited. Oh, and I'm going to reinstate the point gifting. Thank you very much, Blaze. Yeah, I'll do that as soon as I end the stream. Anyone need TP? Yeah, you might be able to send some TP to other folks real quick. We're good on TP right now, luckily. We had a decent stock before this all hit, and people went crazy buying everything. So until next time, everybody, have a great night. I will see you in 2 days. And yeah, just be safe, everybody. See you later.